What's going on? So today I want to talk about how I, as a guitarist playing an acoustic guitar, want to accompany a singer. Now there are several things that you have to think about when you're playing guitar. It's not just about you playing the chords, but it's also about you creating that vibe, you creating that feel. So today we want to go over the song Adorn, and we want to talk about just some various things. Now, in this song Adorn, is only a couple chords. It's really essentially like 4 chords. It's like you're going 4, 5, 6, and occasionally you go to the 2 to kind of make sure the bass don't. But you want to make there, you want to fill up that space, but not where you're being so musical, you're doing too much, but I want to allow you the space to sing. So, here's an example of what we can do. So I'll just play a vibe so you guys, and I'll break it down. I'll talk about what I'm doing. So.
Until you but you be my favorite. Oh, baby. These lips can't wait to taste your skin, baby. And these eyes, yeah, can't wait to see your grin. Oh, baby. Just let my love adorn you, yeah, baby. 'Cause you gotta know that I adore you, oh, baby.
So as you see in that example, I was finding the different spaces of the way it didn't crowd what he was doing, but it also made the song feel good. So all of that ghost note, that stuff is super important when you're talking about working on your feel and how you want a song to sound. So essentially I was just playing like the 4 chord, we're in B flat major. When I got to that 6, that's where I wanted to walk it up. 6, 7, 1. Go to that 2 to kind of rock the bass note. And I'm palm muting, I'm not playing it open. I'm letting my palm rest on the back of the string. So those chords again, that's an F, E flat, F, G minor, A minor, go to that B flat, back to that 2, which is that C, right? Super good, feel good song, but you've got to create that space, you got to create that vibe. So as a singer, like, what things are you kind of hearing as a guitar player that you want me to do?
Yeah, I think you got it. I think the main thing is, like, especially with a song like Adorn, like, and it's acoustic, so he has like a lot of space, not a lot of words. Just, these lips, and so there's a lot of dead space, and there's no other instrumentation, so you got to fill that up. And I think that the keeping the rhythm, like all that little ghost note stuff, as well as little licks and stuff that make it more interesting, because it sounds like a complicated song,
right?
But then when you break it down, it's like, oh, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's like you're done,
right? And
so I think having those little licks and even dynamics, so it's some louder. Never underestimate how like bringing come down soft, and when the singer comes down soft, being able to come down soft with them, and then when they start going up, playing harder. And I think it's just being able to keep your eyes on them. That's the biggest thing. I've played with people who don't keep their eyes on the singer, and they get lost in their own world, and they just be, and I'd be like, bro, come bring the energy down, or bring the energy up, and you're in your own world. So just keeping your eyes, or even your ear, really tuned into what the singer is doing.
Yeah, it's super important. Like he was just saying, like, it's a song and a dance. It's a very complicated but not complicated situation in the sense, if you're watching, if you're paying attention, it's not just about you. So it's like it's a partnership. If you work really well together, it can be phenomenal. Or if you don't work well together, it can be a train wreck. So these are some tips that you can use and add to your playing that are definitely going to enhance what you do. If you apply these principles, now it's not all going to come overnight. So it's one of these things that you continue to work at. Find you a singer that you feel safe with, that you can make mistakes in a practice setting before you get out into a live setting, that will give you feedback, positive feedback, so to help you grow in your craft. If you apply these principles, you'll be a great player.